To kind of introduce myself and tell you about my plans. Uh, what I am tackling right now is starting up my own online presence, of course, and I will likely be doing a mixture of podcasting, creating videos like this, and helping people um, promote themselves uh, and sharing my journey through my own startup so that hopefully it'll be useful to other people and they can save themselves some time um, when they begin their own journey, because I think that's really the key. I mean, if you want to be successful, then you find the way that you can be the most helpful to the most people, and they will reward you for it. And I think that's how this game is supposed to work, and we all benefit from that. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about my initial setup for uh, my recording equipment. And it's really, really cheap and inexpensive, but so far I've been very happy with it. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Put myself down here. I'll talk about the software that I use in a future video for now. So let me tell you about the microphone that I use. This is the one I'm using right now that I'm talking to you on right now. It doesn't look like this. The reason it does not is because I've got this great big windscreen on top of it, which it does come with. Now, I think I bought this for like 20 bucks, and it's already down to $11. And tell me what you think about the sound quality. I think it's pretty decent. And I think there's a trick to it, and I'm going to show you that trick here in just a minute. Okay, so decent microphone. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. It's really cheap, but I think it requires something. And what you need in order to make this bad boy actually work, because if you notice that the reviews aren't so great on it, which I was kind of surprised because I remember the reviews being much higher when I actually purchased it, and I think I know why. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Here's why. Let me pull up my screen here. So when you are using this microphone, I think what a lot of people do is they go in and let me see if I can find the demo screen here, and they plug it straight into the audio input to their PC, and that sends you through the audio card of your computer, which may or may not be so great because you're just using whatever is built in on the PC itself. So rather than having a jack that looks like I've got one around here, like this guy, if you can see that plugs straight into the back of your computer, you want to use something like this. And you can tell I got a little anxious trying to open it up. But I was fighting with this microphone for a while, and I think that's why a lot of the negative reviews are there. You plug this thing into the back of your computer, and you really, or front, and you really don't know what kind of sound quality you're going to get. And I messed with it, and I messed with it, and I played with volume levels, and I was getting frustrated with the noise and things that were just not. It just didn't sound great, and so I decided to try plugging in through this guy here. This is a Sound Blaster Play 2. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this one. And I'm not recommending these products. This is not because I'm getting commissions or anything like this. This is just what I chose to start up for myself, which looked cheap and easy and good. So I looked into this. I'm using the 2 version. I think the 3 is the most up to date one. And this lets you plug your device jack into. Let me see my camera here so that I can actually see whether you can see what I'm looking at. You can plug your jack for your microphone into the Sound Blaster device, and it's got a port for whatever headphones you feel like using, and the microphone. And I think immediately all my issues went away. I mean, really, really worth it. I think I bought mine because it was the downgraded version. Well, I don't know if the 3 was out even then, but I bought mine for just like maybe 15 bucks. I happened to walk into Fry's Electronics and figured I'd try it out. And wow, now I'm happy with using this nice, cheap $20 microphone. So remember, this is the Ramble professional studio recording condenser, and plugging that into the USB port with my Sound Blaster, and I think that helped a lot. Now let's see if I can find my webcam that I use for you, and it's just a cheap like $50 or so Logitech webcam, but I've been happy with it so far. I got a little frustrated with it earlier because its autofocus was jumping all over the place, but all I had to do was find the right focus for this level, and then it turned out just fine. Let's see, I thought I had a tab open for that. Well, anyways, let's see if I can just look it up real quick. So, sorry for the extra length here. But yeah, there it is, Logitech webcam. And it looks like, this is the one that I bought. This guy right here. And yeah, $50. Don't think I'll ever need another one, unless I really, really go big time professional on the video making. But this has been just fine so far. Hope you like the video quality. I've been pretty happy with it myself so far as well. Well, that's my setup. Hopefully that gives you a little boost and a head start. I think if you follow those directions when you're jumping into getting your own setup going, if you're new to the video recording game, this will give you a nice head start without investing a whole bunch of money. I mean, the mic's like $12, which is really surprising. The Sound Blaster's like $20. The Play 2, and you may as well go buy the 3 version that we were looking at earlier, and the webcam, and so then you're up and running for like $80. Oh, one other thing I should show you is, yes, I am using this. Let's see if I can get a good shot with here. This arm. Let's see if we can look at it. I don't want to show you my dirty desk. This arm is connected to my desk there. Oh, my camera is really not set up for mobile, but maybe I'll show that to you sometime. But these are generally about like $12 or so on Amazon, so they're pretty standard. And then you have this nice boom arm that you can just swing around, and it all works out pretty well. Okay, so in the future, I think in my mornings, I'm going to start incorporating. Well, I'll show you a little bit about the software that I use next time, and I'll also start going into a little bit of, if I have some more time in the morning, I like to talk a little bit about the news, and I'm also an experienced equity, futures, and foreign exchange trader. So maybe if you're interested, I'll go into some analysis of the markets, maybe just a brief overview. A lot of us are invested, and we get pretty nervous about how our money is behaving. Well, anyways, we'll leave it at that for now. Nice to meet everybody. My name's Carl Killow, and see you tomorrow.